Okay, so we're gonna do this all over because I was recording for 5 minutes and it wasn't even on my mic. So there are no coincidences. So it's asking you to shut off. It's asking you a time to really connect and regroup. And if you're finding yourself or you need some clarification, some guidance, or you're just really having trouble letting go and manifesting more or opening up to the energy of manifestation, which comes from gratitude, check out my 21-day shadow work journal. The link is in the description box on my channel. Okay. And it helps you pinpoint, gain some further introspection and self awareness to blocks, things that need to be healed, being able to release with the phases of the moon, and being able to manifest with the phases of the moon as well. Okay. So we have quieting the mind that came out, which is number 32, which is a 5, accepting the change, accepting the inevitable, because change is inevitable. Okay, this is you gaining some more habits that allow you to center yourself, to ground yourself, to take a deep breath, to recenter yourself throughout the day. And that's what I learn, that's what I teach in my journal as well. It's, you create the world inside of you first, and then the external world, which you cannot control, mirrors back what you're holding inside. So if you're feeling that frustration and you don't know where it's coming from, check out that journal because it'll help you. It's a guide, right? It's 21 days, and it takes 21 days to build a new habit. So build a new habit into the new version of yourself, okay, into the desires that you want to achieve and see for yourself. Taking that deep breath, it teaches a meditative practice that I've been doing for over 14 years, okay? And this is seeing beyond. Chills and confirmation. Thank you, Spirit. This is number 36, which equals a 9. So this is an ending of something, and your gifts and abilities are waking up the royal you. This is you stepping into the power of your purpose, okay? Because you could be clairvoyance, or your clairvoyance is awakening or asking you to really quiet your mind, to take that deep breath and connect, because your gifts are going to open up or become even stronger. But if you're in that constant action, that constant motion, you can never be still and quiet your mind. Okay. If you're always thinking of what you have to do next, sometimes do yourself the favor and be in the present moment, because whatever needs to be done is always going to be there. And without pressure, it'll get done. It's just with proper planning. Okay. If you know that it's going to get done, people that over hyperfixate, okay, on things that need to get done are usually procrastinators, okay, because they're like, okay, I got to do this, I got to do that, or like type A personalities. Write it down. That's why the journal's there. It helps you write down things that are blocking you, how you feel, what you want to desire, okay, along with rituals of the alchemical process, because everything is energy. Everything is energy. Staying in a good mood is an energetic frequency. Manifesting your desires that are on a higher timeline, 333 on the clock, is a mastering of energetic frequency. Everything is energy. That job promotion, energy, it's energy. It's the energy that you put towards it, the effort, the time, the blood, sweat, and tears. That's the energetic signature that you're putting into something. And things are becoming exposed and revealed, much like your gifts in the divine matrix, as above, so below, as within, so without. So you will be recognized. You could be a tarot reader, an oracle reader, okay? But it's going to further expand. This is the power of your purpose, you stepping into your royalty, because you're a royal being here to express your gifts and abilities, because you are a seer. You see beyond the illusion, you see beyond the veil, but your gifts are opening up and awakening, or trying to further be grounded, be rooted, and expand. But you can't do so unless you quiet your mind. Okay. And then I asked, as I was babbling on for 4 or 5 minutes, what do you need to know regarding this card? And it says rain. And it says cleansing. Look at the bright side of things, the silver lining, tears that heal, healing, going within, soul searching, growth potential, washes away what was. Okay, so this is quieting the mind by journaling, letting go of your thoughts, writing it down. When you write it down, you let it go. You're releasing that frequency. Like PTSD is an energetic response to your nervous system. So that's why it needs to be healed. It needs to be accepted. It needs to be handled in a certain way, much like healing in the spiritual sense of the word. Okay, what do we have for take a deep breath? Nail, not solid, building, needs securing, build over, painful but truthful communication, nail in coffin, hitting the nail on the head, put a pin in it for later, new beginnings needed, flawed situation, tower moment. Okay, something's done. Take a deep breath. Take a deep breath and accept what you can't change. Okay, let go of control issues, let go that you're not going to make that jump from point A to point D without B and C. So you have to learn to take those steps forward. You have to learn to let go of control sometimes and allow nature to take its course. Allow the things in the unseen behind the scenes to align to where you want to get. Need securing. Yeah, take a deep breath. Like learn like to be securing yourself. Learn to just recenter yourself as many times as you need to and build over as many times as you need to. If you find faulty wiring in your foundation, you redo it. You find a faulty piece of wood, okay, that's beginning to break, you rebuild it. You rebuild as many times as you need to. You find the flaws, but you become better. And when you become better and better and better and better, then the opportunity presents itself. When you align, when you are able to see beyond the flaws, when you are able to see beyond the situation of building, okay? Because you don't look at the foundation and see the whole entire house without the blueprint. So this is you building a blueprint. And then at the end of that trials and the tribulations, when you finally align with the power of your purpose, you'll see the royal you. You'll see why you had to go through everything, why you had to experience certain things would be exposed and revealed. Like a truth will be um uh, prevalent, relevant, prevail. Anyways, a truth will be um clearer. Let's see beyond. What do we have with seeing beyond for my viewer spirit? Let's clarify and confirm seeing beyond. Sustenance, drink, conversation with friends, holding a cup of love, celebrating knowledge, drinking problems, filling your own cup half full. Okay, so this could be interfering if you are over drinking, over consuming, anything that interferes your reality, anything that interferes with your ability to see something for what it really is now being exposed and revealed. Okay, so this is the T right now that you need to really step into um, a spiritual cleansing, right? Because it says cleansing here, a spiritual cleansing, or pick up on some sort of spiritual ritual that'll help you stay grounded, stay committed to this new beginning, because a new beginning of how you're seeing things is needed, because there is some sort of celebrating that will be here that'll allow you to step into the royal you, to see your gifts and abilities. 9/11, that is going to be of urgency to take action because you are an oracle, you are a seer, but something that you're doing is interfering with this gift. And it's a matter of like sustaining yourself with things that feed you, that things that fuel you, not just fill you. Okay, so when you eat, don't eat just because it tastes good and it fills you but there's no nutrients behind your meal. Eat because it's going to assist in your growth. And sometimes it's not even a matter of eating. Okay, it's a matter of what you're not eating. It's a matter of not eating at all. And because you ever feel like when you fast you feel better, it's because your body is running on its own energy. It's running on what's already there, that's sustaining it, that's fueling it, and you gain that spiritual clarity. And maybe that's the cleansing, is the things that you're eating as well, okay? Which is going to help you align and strengthen your gifts and abilities underneath, because you're the GOAT, baby. Because you're so good at what you do. But there's always room for growth. Understand that, understand that. This is school. Earth is a school for our souls. For when we cross over, we regain our experience, our position, okay? Or go into a new. If you know, you know. But this is having faith, creative energy. And that's what I was speaking about, that creative energy. Look, and then royalty underneath that, that came out twice. So you are divine royalty. And this is a matter of you stepping into your divine purpose, understanding why certain things had to happen. Water, intuition, you're a seer. Okay, depression, sadness. You're conquering some sort of depression or sadness, 11:11 on the clock, by filling yourself, fueling yourself, not just filling yourself, fueling yourself. Okay, let's get some tarot on this. You're an aspiration. You're here to be an aspiration for others, an inspiration for others. Your friends see you as the one to go to for that divine wisdom. Okay, they come to you for knowledge. They love conversating with you, and you're going to be celebrating yourself. Your gifts, abilities are going to be celebrating or celebrated very soon. But you really need to allow yourself to take a deep breath. Now's a time for relaxing. Now's a time to start over, to build over, because we're stepping into the year of the horse, the fire horse, okay, that is going to come around near the end of February, around February 17th, I believe. Okay, is when we fully step into the year of the fire horse. So now it's like releasing the energetic remains of 2025, because you're holding a cup of love. This is like the Ace of Cups, and you're learning how to overpour from a cup of love. And that's your feminine energy, femininity, that umbrella card, protection, royalty, okay? Need for protection, prosperity, power. You're stepping into your power, your gifts and abilities, trusting your intuition. Okay, you need clarity of thought. This says clarity of thought, quieting the mind, cleansing. It's something is in your mind. You have to change your thoughts, you change your beliefs, you change your life, as the saying goes. Let's clarify and confirm, quieting the mind and rain, temperance in the reverse. Okay, so something is being off balance, off kilter. So you're not seeing something because you're stuck in your head about it. Sagittarian energy. This is asking you to cleanse, to get into some sort of the ritual, some sort of healing. Check out that 21-day shadow work journal through phases of the moon. It'll help you assist when to let go, how to let go, and stick with it, right? It goes as deep as you're willing to go, and being honest with oneself. This is even you asking deeper questions in life, okay? That things that are going to allow you to really step into your greater self. One second here. Okay, because it's like the balancing of fire and water. So you're off balance. Maybe you're too much in that action mode, that fire, and you need more cleansing, water, healing. Okay, you need to step into your emotional state. You're you're disregarding, like you're off kilter, you're off um what's that thing, a teeter totter, right? So you're kind of down and one place is up, but you're not really going back and forth. It's a matter of the ebb and flow. Page of Cups, nurturing yourself, pouring back into yourself because maybe you're over giving to so many things and so many people, and like you're always put a pin in it. It's like you're always off putting yourself. You're always putting your needs last before everybody else. And that's what's leaving you depleted for your creative energy, because this is very prestige. Whatever it is that you're building is very prestige, and you need to put more time and effort into it. Okay. This is even like the bridging your emotion with your action, or bridging like thought process, like spirit. Six of Swords. Yeah, moving on to anything and everything that just needs to end. You know that certain things need to end, certain ways, certain habits. It's like you're neglecting your healing here with the Temperance in reverse. Soul searching, going within. You're neglecting it. You need to quiet your mind. There's a time to take action. There's seasons in your life. There's a time when you're absorbing knowledge. There's a time when you're applying the knowledge. There's a time when you're um, um, receiving the rewards of that knowledge by implementing it. Okay, so there's times, there's seasons in your life. But if you're neglecting the season in your life, you're going to be behind. So you need to learn on how to build over. It's a painful truth. What's done is done, but you need to secure a new building, a new foundation. What's seeing beyond? And you're moving on. Yeah, death, rebirth. Okay, you could be connected with spirits. You could have clairvoyancy, clairaudience. You could have this new beginning if you were just willing to let go of what no longer serves you. Page of Pentacles, yeah, because you're learning and something is being gifted to you. The Four of Swords, you need, now's a time to rest, to get in on your emotional well-being, viewer. This is your subconscious beliefs. The moon is Piscean energy, even Cancerian energy, depending on your house, wherever you have your moon. Okay, moon sign in whichever house it is. So it could be in Cancerian or Pisces. And that's speaking of parenting yourself, okay? Trusting your intuition, trusting your gifts and abilities, and giving back to what you give back to everybody else, because you are an inspiration and you're aspiring to become more, okay? Trusting your feminine nature, male or female, because you're stepping in to royalty. No one could do what you do, but if you don't show up to do what you need to do, then there's going to be a harsh truth. And if God giveth, God could take it away. So show up for yourself, because when you show up as the image of the creator, all of creation, you are not only showing up for you, you are showing up for the creator and all of creation. Much love.